Shalom. I just want to start up by saying, call Lam, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to give them honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to all for lack and I can spread the truth to the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah, and today I just want to talk about this dream that I had last night. It was like a 3-part dream. But I just want to talk about the first and the second parts, as I'm trying to filter it out through the scriptures. But it starts off that I believe I was going into work. I was heading somewhere, and I had to be going to work because I just showed up to work, and I seen one of the coworkers that I work with. He was fairly new, but all of a sudden, like this alarm went off, and it wasn't like no typical alarm. It's an alarm when missiles are about to come. The air raid is about to come. So that alarm starts going off, and people is getting triggered. People are panicking, wondering what's going on. And the whole time I wasn't bothered by it. I was just moving out the way. I'm getting away from people. I'm moving far from from the masses. And my coworker's noticing, he's following me, and he's Issachar, and And so I'm going out the way. People are running one direction. I'm literally like cutting through them, going in the opposite direction. And all of a sudden you just like, I'm looking at the ground and I just start seeing shadows just like flying. Like shadows are just moving. I look up and it's the missiles, but they're not coming towards where I'm at. They're flying over us like they're going towards like another state. They're flying over us like they're going towards somewhere else. And these people like, I can hear people in the background saying, what's going on? Oh, who's doing this? La, la, la. And like in my head, I was just thinking about this scripture. In my head, as everything was going on, Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Shemashah have not done it? So the whole time I'm just thinking, man, the whole time I'm just thinking, the Lord's working, the Lord's working, and I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get away from everyone, and I'm even like video recording, like as I'm moving past everyone. I'm just video recording the sky. I'm not necessarily looking up at the sky. I'm just, my phone, like I'm having my phone pointed towards the sky and I'm recording it, and man, it was like a whole different it was like a whole nother transition. And so what the scene transitioned to was it was just empty. Like the streets, the neighborhoods, like everything was empty. I wouldn't say necessarily boarded up, but everything was empty. And I'm sitting here like I'm just kind of scouting. Not scouting, but I'm sitting here just like kind of roaming around, but I'm being very secretive about it, like I'm not, just out here in the open. So I see a few trucks coming, and so I'm sitting there hiding in the bush, and these Edomites pop up. They're arguing with each other. He was like, la 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 la, I told you not to come this fucking way. I don't even know why we're here. We were told to do something, and you want to make a detour and shit. And I'm just sitting there just watching them from out of the bush. And it's like all of a sudden, like these people come out, these people, I wouldn't say like they're zombies, but like they're full capable people. They just under so much under so much they've been through so much shit that like they seem like they're just scavengers, man. They just come out of nowhere, start uh basically like taking everything from them, and when I woke up, this scripture, a couple scriptures came to mind when I got to thinking about it. Let me see, Isaiah 24 and Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, and the mirth is gone. And like I said, it wasn't. It was kind of gloomy in the sky. You can tell, like, it wasn't like, it wasn't a time to rejoice. It was, that was that was a place where you shouldn't, that was a place where you shouldn't have been at. You should be like, shut up somewhere, put up somewhere. But yeah, man, it's like it's like everything was like literally like evil. Verse 12, in the city is desolation, and the gates is smitten with destruction. And everyone that I've seen, if you've seen the book of Eli, like that's how they look. Like, desolate, all, nasty looking, but me, like I still had my clothes intact, I still looked clean, and I was just literally just passing through the area, and some told me just to hide in the tree while this was going down. Another scripture I wanted to bring out was let's see. Wait a second, Esdras 15. Second Esdras 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go in a city and shall not be able to. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's what was going on. Like, these, like, when I said, like, these people with these trucks came in, it wasn't just no regular trucks. Like, they seemed like high military grade trucks, and they just made like a detour in the wrong area. I thought they were coming for me, but they got to arguing, and all of a sudden now, they're getting handled. Like people are coming out and robbing them, killing them, taking all their stuff, taking all their goods and everything. And so, I mean, that was another scripture that just popped up in my head, when I got to thinking about the dream I had, and it sort of like midway through it transitioned to another where it was just all the brothers, even the brothers that like I met or brothers I seen on YouTube, all the brothers like under GMS, like we were just sitting, and I want to say like this, man, like if you ever go to like a drive-in movie theater, it was like that type of area. Like we were all just sitting there in our, like with our cars and everything, and we were getting out, we were talking to each other, and basically explaining to one another where we came from, as far as when everything popped off. Like, You know, some brothers, like I seen some brothers from Louisiana. I seen some brothers from Tennessee in my dream. Seen brothers from Chicago in my dream. You know, and it was just kind of, it was really rejoicing to see that, you know, and to experience that, you know, in my dream. And I even had the Issachar coworker with me. You know, I even had the little Issachar coworker with me. He's like a young man, you know, and it was an elder. He was speaking to him, you know, telling him that he's an Israelite and all this other stuff. Not other stuff, but he was just telling him, you know, a little bit about himself. You know, he's an Israelite and all this stuff. And like the brother was like, welcome, you know. It was like, you know, he started like crying, and you know, everything. It seemed like everything he went through, like he was experiencing why he was going through it. You know, it was kind of be explained to him why he was going through it and how he made it this far. You know, so yeah, that was really like the premise of my dream. I believe I can. I just want to end it on this scripture right here. This is all like through the Spirit, like, you know, whatever scriptures was given to me at the time. I didn't have anything written down, but this is Sirach 33:1. There shall no evil happen to him that feareth the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him, you know? So, I mean, no evil is going to happen to them that fear the Lord. Like, yeah, we're going to have these temptations like everyone else, but we will be the ones that's doing the will of the Lord is going to be delivered out of them, you know? It's going to be delivered out of them temptations, you know? And no evil is going to come upon them. And so, I just want to end it by giving our praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, B'Hashem HaKadosh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone, peace and citation to elect, and the occupants spreading the truth throughout the four corners of this earth. Shalom.